Well, good evening, buddy boyos. I've decided to try out this vertical live stream some more. So I'm actually sitting in my bed right now. I got my beautiful work of art on the wall. I've got Asmongold on the TV that I paused, and we're going to have a good time. We got to check this out. We got to test out the new YouTube live stream feature. Okay, so it's showing me live right here. So let me pull this up so I can see the chat. I'm not sure if I can see the chat on my phone. Oh, I've already got an ad for myself. I'm making myself some money. Passive income, boyos. So anyway, in this video, we're going to talk about the Tesla, Bitcoin, Palantir, Euphoria, Trump bubble, okay? Because what I'm seeing right now in the stoic market is not a total bubble. You know, obviously there's most stocks are fairly valued based on, market conditions, okay? But there's some stocks that I've observed that have been going up parabolically, that are absolute clown stocks, even though Donald J. Trump, the God Emperor of the United States of America, the unending dictator who will abolish the presidency and install himself as the chancellor. I'm just kidding. Oh my God, he's a dictator. Oh my God. Even though Geodis has won the election, as a clown stock is a clown stock, okay? So first we're going to talk about Teslas. I'm going to put this down here. I don't know how, this is a complete test. So if the audio's bad, whatever, get over it, sue me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at Tesla stock. So Tesla by Tesla is now trading at $321 a share and has a market capitalization of $1.01 trillion. Tesla stock, the barely profitable car company that has Optimus slime, that has no practical uses, that was remote controlled at his recent Clown-a-lon expose rally, his little event that he had. Cybertruck, EVs, or what was it? The Robotaxi. Remote control. Okay? Tesla stock is now at $1 trillion market cap. So in the past day, the stock is up 8%. 8%. In the past 5 days, it's up 31%. And in the past month, it's up 31%. So Tesla has gone absolutely parabolic. Now, why is this happening? Well, Clown-a-lon Scumrat is very good at pumping his stock. And what Clown-a-lon did is he said, I'm going to get body with Trump. And he's basically fluffing Trump. And Trump has won the election resoundingly. Electoral college evisceration, annihilation, destruction. And he won the popular vote. You communist rats. That's right, you mad? But anyway, Clown-a-lon has ingratiated himself with Donald Trump. And now that he's won the election, people are thinking, well, Tesla is going to benefit because now Clown-a-lon is buddy-buddy with Donald Trump. But there's a couple problems here, okay? Number one, if we pull up the financials of Tesla, and I'm just going to do some skimming right now. Let me close out my corn. I'm just kidding. If we pull up the financials of Tesla stock, there's a couple of worrying trends. Basically, their revenue has flatlined. It's growing a little bit year over year, but not that much. And if we go look at their operating margin, okay, their most recent operating margin was 10.79%. And a huge portion of that is from the freaking tax credits, okay, the little carbon credits or whatever they sell. That's like pure profit for Tesla my Tesla. But it's a company that's not really growing revenue that fast. The last quarter was 7% growth year over year. The auto market that their percentage of the auto market has flatlined. You can see it on their investor report. So revenues growth is basically almost zero. Their margins are not that great. And they've peaked in market share. Okay? So what does Tesla have? Oh, Elon Musk, tell Trump. Okay? And on top of that, do you think Trump likes China? Do you think Trump likes China? Can I hear it? No. Okay? They've been screwing us over, bro. I can't imitate Trump that well, but I love him anyway. Okay? And did you know that if Trump starts a trade war with China, did you know that one of Tesla's biggest markets is in China? Huh? Do you know Tesla has a factory in China? I think they're building a second one, right? Tesla is inextricably linked with China. So we got slow revenue growth, operating margins not that great, vehicle market share peaked, we got all these projects, FSD, Optimus Prime, all of that, okay? And he's exposed to China, which Trump is probably going to go after. Where does this lead, ladies and gentlemen? Where do you think this leads? I don't know, okay? But somehow, because Tesla and Elon Musk and Trump are interlinked somehow, because Musk has been fluffing him, that somehow this is bullish for Tesla. And if you also think about another thing, right? Here's another thing. Now, Elon Musk, Cloud Elon, is going to be in the Department of Government Efficiency. So he's got, what's the rocket company? How am I drawing a blank on the rocket company? Not Starlink. Crap. Anyway, he's got his rocket company. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. I'm drawing a blank. I'm nervous. Just kidding. He's got Tesla. He's got X. And now he's going to be working at SpaceX. Duh. Now he's going to be doing the Department of Government Efficiency, which I fully support, by the way. I want him to purge the government because they are lazy and they don't do anything. I know. Okay, I fully support Elon on that. I am behind him 110% for that reason alone. But now he's distracted with even more things. He's going to be tweeting on X. He's going to be axing government employees. He's going to be doing his freaking SpaceX. Where's the time for Tesla? Can somebody tell me that? Oh, wait, there isn't going to be any time. But somehow, Tesla is up 30 freaking percent in the past 5 days. And, you know, this is why I don't like, I'll never be a stock picker. Because stocks can just be ridiculous for a long time. And it's a very frustrating business to be in. I can't imagine myself looking at a clown stock, knowing it's a clown stock, and see it go up, and then all my critics, the stock went up, so you're wrong. No, I'm not wrong. These things take time to work out, okay? I don't think this is good for Tesla. And a Republican government isn't necessarily friendly to EVs. Did you know that? Are the Republicans known for clean energy? I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, Tesla's up, and all the clowns are celebrating because that's what they do. The only thing that matters is the stock price. That is all that matters. It went up! But I'm telling you, in the long run, this ain't good for Tesla. Okay, so that's the first clown stock we're gonna make fun of tonight. The next clown stock that's not a clown stock is Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is down 0.16% today. Oh my God! It's up 12% in the past 5 days. 22% in the past month. And year to date, it's up 72%. So Bitcoin has gone absolutely parabolic. Now, I guess the whole reasoning is during the campaign, Trump was like, hey, Bitcoin, or whatever. Okay? Apparently, the Republicans are all about crypto. But fundamentally, I've said this 1,000 times, crypto is fundamentally worthless. I don't care how the price fluctuates. I don't care if Bitcoin is up 72% year to date. I don't care if it's up thousands of percent. It is fundamentally worthless. It was, is, and always will be fundamentally worthless, okay? And y'all are getting excited because Bitcoin's up, right? Bitcoin is basically highly correlated with the NASDAQ. And even though Trump will be president, and I support him because he's my Geodis, guess what? That doesn't mean he's going to prevent recessions, okay? We can still have recessions with Trump in office. We can still have bad economic times. Just because Trump is the president doesn't mean we're going to enter a golden age. I hope we do, but that doesn't mean we're going to, okay? And do you know what's going to happen to Bitcoin if we ever go into another almost recession like we did, or an actual recession that's protracted? It's going to plunge. And you know what's also going to plunge? All the freaking garbage Bitcoin-related assets like MicroStrategy. Let's go look up MicroStrategy. I got a micro something for you. Let's look at MicroStrategy. This thing is degenerate, okay? Michael Saylor is a clown. He borrows money, he issues convertible debt, and he uses that real debt to buy worthless tokens. That's what he's doing. It's a leveraged Bitcoin investment with a crappy business attached to it. So MicroStrategy's up 40% in the past month, 119% in the past 6 months, 294% year to date. Look, you guys only see the upside, but you don't. This thing will collapse like you can't imagine if anything happens with the stock market. Okay, make sure you like the freaking video. I see 74 viewers and 4 likes. Like the freaking video. Give me money. Give me all your money. Anyway, MicroStrategy will collapse at some point, okay? And if you're buying that garbage leveraged Bitcoin and you're buying Misty for your passive income and limiting your upside because you're a clown, well, guess what? You're going to be shellacked if the market ever crashes or even goes through like a mini correction. Like the market doesn't have to crash for MicroStrategy to be absolutely obliterated, okay? So I'm just warning you now. All your little speculative investments are going up. That means nothing. It's called euphoria, okay? Everybody's excited because Trump is pro-business. He loves business. He's a businessman, and I love him, okay? He's my God. He's my king. But guess what? That doesn't mean the stocks are just going to vertical line forever. This is a euphoric reaction to his election. And I have some serious doubts that some of these stocks and Bitcoins can just keep going up like they've been going. They've been absolutely parabolic, okay? So, I don't give a crap that Bitcoin's up. And now, oh, we got a super chat. I don't know if I can I click on this? I guess I can heart it. Thank you, Andre, for $2 Canadian dollars. What does it say? Do you guys like this vertical live stream? I'm just testing this out. He said, Bitcoin to the moon, get... Oh, well, I can't say those words, but thank you very much, okay? This is a very interesting experience here. Oh, YouTube's already calculated my profit. Oh, no. So he gave me Canadian dollars. They automatically converted to USD. So it was 2 Canadian dollars. I got 166. Okay. And next, last but not least, we got to talk about Palantir. Now, I got these little doofuses in my comments saying, "You need to talk about Palantir. You didn't talk about it." Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth right now. Sit down. Take freaking notes, okay? So we're going to look at Palantir over the past couple of months. So it's up 4.5% today. It's up 42% in the past 5 days. It's up 40% in the last month, 170% in the last 6 months, and 252% in the year to date. I have a strong feeling this stock is a bubble, okay? And of course, the grifters were the ones that benefited from this, because how your little pea brains work is you don't think about the long term, okay? If your stock goes up a lot, you just keep tracking it. You're like, oh, I'm so rich now. I'm so rich now. Oh my God. And then if it ever corrects or crashes, then sell. Okay, you're all about prices. Now, Palantir, I believe, is in the euphoria stage. So it was kind of like a retail cult stock, right? And then, you had some other clowns on Wall Street like that. Basically, the tech pumpers that were, starting to talk about the stock. The usual culprits. And now it's getting a lot more interest. And it's basically the Messi of AI, okay? So they've been improving their earnings. They were an absolute catastrophe a couple years ago. And they finally started to post profits, and they're growing back revenue where it was before. But with these kind of parabolic returns in a stock and the valuation that it's at, I'm not saying it's going to imminently crash. But what I'm saying is you're probably getting a lot of your future returns front-loaded now. And this thing isn't just going to go to $1 trillion in the future. I have a sinking suspicion this company is part of the AI bubble. I'm not saying all AI is a bubble, but with the interest in AI, there's some stocks that are being traded well above where they should be. And, there's no logic to it. Like, you can look at the, oh, I got another super chat here. User of Sharingan. Strongman Elon, Trump, and me, BFFs for life. All right, let me heart this. I can't pull it up. Let me heart this. You got a little heart from me, okay? So before I go on to Palantir, okay? Look, I am happy that Elon Musk bought X, okay? I think that contributed to Trump winning the election. And I support Trump like I've never supported a politician in my life. I don't care about politics, but I love Trump. He's the ultimate hyper-masculine giga-chad, okay? He says what he thinks, okay? And he doesn't do political nonsense, political correctness BS. I love Trump, okay? And so far, Elon has helped him. And I support that, okay? I'm happy about that. But I always get gut feelings about people. And there's something about Elon. I don't trust him. He's been known to pump his stock. He's been known to lie and scam. And if you just listen to how he speaks, he's like, he's like a freaking robot. So when I listen to him, I just don't get, it's almost like a vibe, basically. I have gut feelings about people. And if I have a gut feeling that I don't like you, I'm not going to like you, okay? And there's just something about Elon, he just doesn't, I would not hang out with him. He's not funny. He has no charisma. I don't think he has charisma. He's like I can't even say the word, but he appeals to a certain demographic of people that, got some screws loose in their head. But I just don't like him. Okay, and it's like I'm happy. I support him, and if he goes after if he actually forms this Department of Government Efficiency, and he actually just absolutely flays the federal government, I will be very happy with him. But that doesn't mean I like him as a person. I don't see in him somebody that I would drink a beer with. Because he's a weirdo. He's a weird dude. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Clown-a-lon. So no, I'm not a Clown-a-lon show. I'm not going to suddenly start supporting Tesla, which is clearly in euphoria clown mode right now. And I'm not going to support all his other grifts that he's pumped. Optimus Slime? Really? Come on. The Robo-Taxi FSD? Get out of here. I'm telling you, he's going to be screwed. I kind of hope he sells all his Tesla stocks soon. And he uses that money to, I don't know, buy CNN or something. That would be hilarious. Because the benefits, what Elon is doing is beneficial. With everything, there's pros and cons. And right now, Elon is on the side of, he's on my good side right now. But that doesn't mean I'm going to shill him, okay? So anyway, let's continue with Palantir. So the stock's been going absolutely bananas. And of course, the grifters are celebrating because they know how retail brains work. Stock go up, good. Stock go up a lot, I'm a genius. And they're using this time of euphoria. I believe Palantir's in the euphoria stage right now, personally. Okay, I wouldn't say short it. Don't ever short. It's stupid. But I believe it's in the euphoria stage right now. And the grifters are capitalizing on this. They're saying, "See, I told you to stay long Palantir, and look, it went up a lot during this AI pump or whatever's going on." And they're going to go hard on pumping their courses and everything. And a lot of people are going to pile in and pile in and pile in. And at this lofty valuation, because they don't care about the valuation. They don't care about anything. The only thing that they care about is the price action. They extrapolate the price. And where it's at right now, I mean, it's just the amount of growth that is priced in is staggering. Absolutely staggering. And I don't know if that's going to pan out forever. It could. I mean, anything could happen. But there's a lot of assumptions baked into Palantir. And if they have one or two bad quarters, this amazing return that you're getting will disappear. I mean, you look at every metric. Price to sales, 49 price to sales. Price to books, 29. Price to free cash flow, 135. Price to operating cash flow, 133. Okay? Yeah, they're growing their profits. But how much can they grow? Really? So, that's my thoughts on Palantir. I never liked the stock because whenever I see a grifter associate themselves with a stock, I'm instantly suspicious. Instantly suspicious. And back then with Palantir, it was highly unprofitable, share diluting, never had turned a profit in the past, and the grifters didn't care. It's the future. And they realized, let me sit back here. They realized that there was a cult following. I mean, you can go look at Amit's channel, and you can see how he was like posting all these crappy videos, wasn't getting any views, and then all of a sudden he makes one video about Palantir. He said he put $25,000 in Palantir, and he got a lot of views. And then crazy enough, he starts talking about Palantir all the time. Can you imagine freaking that? Okay. Then the stock collapsed. He kept shilling to his cult. And then, of course, we had this AI, my hot guy thing, bail out all these freaking grifters. And now Palantir's going to, like, hyper euphoria phase right now. And that happens, okay? That happens in the stock. Tesla has taught me that clownish things can go on for a long amount of time. A long time. Tesla is, at this point, a clown stock. It is a clown stock right now, especially with all the risks. And I think Palantir is no different. But their fundamentals are a little bit better than Tesla's at this point. So that's my thoughts on Palantir. Let's do some comments. God, this is interesting. Let's see. Strongman on his knees for Trump. That is right. I bought some knee pads because it's starting to hurt. Trend and momentum trading with technical chart analysis. There you go. So what do y'all think about this vertical live stream? Is this amazing? Let's see. Strongman, have my babies. Are you a female? Impregnate my wife, please. Is she hot? Are you going to buy Bitcoin once Trump? I will never buy Bitcoin unless it's indirectly through VT. I will never buy Bitcoin. I don't care what the price is. And I don't feel any FOMO, okay? You know what makes me happy? Maxing my tax advantage accounts. I focus on how much I'm saving. Oh, I put this much in. And it's like every paycheck, I increase my contributions. So I think it's going to be with the match. It's going to be like $1,000 a paycheck that I'm putting in. That's a lot of freaking money to put away every paycheck. And at the end of the year, I can look back and say, dang, I saved, I don't know, $24,000 plus whatever I put in my Roth IRA and whatnot. That's a huge accomplishment. That's what you should look forward to as an investor. Not, oh, I bought a stock and it went up last year. Doesn't matter. Sometimes companies and bubbles can go parabolic for a long time. And then at some point, they can crash. I mean, go look at history. And you'll feel like you're a genius during the euphoria phase. And then in the collapse phase, you'll just collapse. You got to remove yourself from that boom and bust cycle. You got to remove yourself from that emotional investment and focus on how much you're saving into a appropriate long-term investment vehicle. Okay, everybody. Okay, I see 106 people watching me right now and 24 likes. Like the freaking video. Okay, and oh, by the way, I did two tax consultations today. And if you want me to do your 2024 taxes, I'm a certified public accountant, and I'm smarter than all the clowns you're paying money to. See the pinned comment at the conclusion of this video. I am doing business and individual tax returns for 2024, and I'm probably cheaper than your freaking CPA because I'm a one-man show. It's me, and it always will be me. Why are the same people that talk about Palantir not talking about how great DNA is anymore? I thought they were supposed... Well, that's how the grift works, Slurpees. So how the grift works, and you know this, is they talk about 10 stocks, 9 of them crash, go to 0, and then the one that goes up, they just talk about that, and they're geniuses. It's like... Palantir is a great stock because it went up a lot. Let's see. So we got people posting VTI. How's China doing? I haven't checked. Let's see, the CEO is selling like crazy. Yeah, I don't blame Carp for selling, man. I'd be cashing out, dude. Dude, if I was getting stock options, instantly sell and put it into VT. All right. What's your honest opinion on me, Kevin? Maybe I'll roast him later. I don't know. If I feel like it tonight. Why did you choose accounting? You would be a great comedian actor. Well, acting is a hyper-competitive business. It's kind of like YouTube. Like, I have 14,000 something subscribers, right? And I'm in probably the top 10 or 5% of YouTubers, which is shocking. But in order to really make the big bucks, you got to make it. You got to be like 100K, 200K, 500K subscribers. And oh boy, if I had 500K subscribers, I would be balling. But guess what? It's very unlikely that I'll get there because it's freaking hyper competitive, and there is a factor of luck to it. So I could be, I'm going to be an actor, but I mean that's just it's a long shot, and 99% of people fail. And I could do this on the side, but also do accounting as full time. And I actually enjoy accounting. I like doing taxes. I'm not joking. Otherwise, I wouldn't freaking do it. Okay, and I actually enjoy doing accounting. So. Let me do your taxes. Shirt equals grifter. I know. Everybody wants me to take my shirt off. Let's see. You're right to distrust Elon. Elon's a weirdo, man. I mean, if he was cooler, I'd be all for him, but he's just such a weirdo. Well, the Trump-Elon honeymoon... Well, Trump's known for, getting rid of people. So, there's a chance that Elon and Trump could part ways. But hopefully before he does that, Elon is put in charge of government efficiency. And I 110% support that. I will shill Elon briefly if he does that. Strongman even sold VT so he could buy Trump's Bible NFTs. And no. Trump does some grifty stuff, but there's the good and the bad. And there's just something about Trump. I'm addicted to him. It's like crack. I love him. He's my God Emperor. And you can't help but respect the man for all he's been through. The guy's a freaking fighter and a hero. Let's see. I believed in you. I bought VT. I thought global diversification made sense. But you were wrong. Because Trump got elected and it went up a little bit. All right, buddy. You do whatever you want. You should buy QQQ. You always miss out on Bitcoin. Yes, and I always will. Because it's fundamentally worthless. Let's see. Speaking of scumbags, did you see Oracle is getting jammed up? By what? Who's jamming him up? Let's see. What a great election. That was a good night. I actually got pretty blasted that night. I had a great time. I was watching, there's this guy called Depressed Ginger, and great YouTube channel. Great name. And I was watching him cover the election, and like I just knew Trump was going to win because everything was just, I could just feel the energy. And I was just blasting, putting in nicotine pouches. It was a great night. But the next day, I regretted it. Let's see. I think you overestimate the amount of money retail investors have right now. I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know how much money people have. Most people are freaking broke. People make fun of my VT, but I'm doing a lot better than most of those clowns. A strong man having a panic attack. Yes, daily. I'm stressed the stock market's going up. Let's see. Strong man is weak man because he is wrong with his predictions. You know what my prediction is? In 50 years, the world will be a better place, and the stock market will be up. That's my prediction. And you know what? I'm going to own as much of the freaking world as I can, and I'm going to live off the profits of the companies I'm invested in. That's my prediction. Let's see. We will never make money with this guy. Go watch Jeremy. Jeremy's making money. Jeremy bought a freaking, what was it? A Ferrari. That's a little terrifying. That's like almost a top signal. Are you in a motel? Yeah, I'm in a Motel 8. I left my house to go stay in a motel for no reason. Let's see. Seriously, Chris, take that shirt off. I'm holding my cell phone in my hand. Let's see. Cole, I love Donald Trump. Cole, I don't know, you're kind of ambiguous. Like sometimes I think you're like a super liberal, and other times I think you're a conservative. What are you? I prefer regular non-vertical strong. I know, it's a test. I'm going to rewatch this myself, see how it looks. This is so much more viral in Gen Z than these boring boomer sideways live streams you used to do. Totally, bro. This is the future. Let's see. Are you a white dude for Kamala? Yeah, totally. I'm all in Kamala. And to be honest, I don't dislike Kamala Harris. I really don't. You know, like most people, I don't really. Who would I not like to run? Who do I really not like? Probably Elon Musk. If Elon Musk could run for the president, he can't. I would be hating on him like no other because he's just such a freaking weirdo. But I didn't dislike Kamala. And she wouldn't have been like the end of America, but she was just like, I need the God Emperor back in office, okay? He makes me happy. Strongman 100%. No, I definitely voted for Trump. Let's see. Palantir valuation is just crazy. No institution is buying this. They're not this dumb. It's just, yeah, I mean, at this point, it's clearly, it's getting to clownish levels right now, but nobody cares because it's going up. Uber Weiss, can you do K1s? Yes, I can do K1s. If you receive them, or I can even make K1s if you have a pass-through entity. So yes, that's no problem. MicroStrategy, question mark, clown stock. Will you ever give up on VT and just go VT? Well, if I give up on VT, I might as well just go QQQ. Seriously. Vertical video, shirt still on, no. And you want to like, I know. I'm just going to do verticals from now on. I have VT2. Good boy. Ice Cube. Long term is Jork. Only value investor. What? Yeah, good point there, buddy. Dude, you're easily in the top 1% of... the statistics are actually pretty funny, or crazy, because... I mean, I do have a small channel when you compare me to all the other grifters, but it's actually pretty hard to get, where I'm at. But, it's human nature. You always want more. And I don't feel like I'm in the top 1%. I don't make top 1% money, I can tell you that. Peter Vigna. Did you talk about the guy in Vancouver, Canada, who was suing his bank because he turned $80K into $480 million on Tesla and then lost it? It's a real... I think I heard about that. I mean, I need to read more about it. He's an idiot. If you turn $80K into $480 million, You're being degenerate. Jeremy outperformed you this year 100%. Oh, yeah, he probably has this year, but that's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You enjoy doing accounting from Punk and Disorderly Gamer. Yes, I do. Elon is God. Ugh. If only he was not such a weirdo. I can't do it, guys. If Elon cuts a federal budget by $1 trillion, I will buy a share of Tesla and hold it forever if Elon can cut the budget by $1 trillion. But he needs to fire a lot of federal employees, and I want to see them crying as they walk out of their offices. I'd buy 2 shares if that happened. Did you buy Meta at 90? No, I bought it at the exact bottom, 88. Let's see. Jonathan North, why is Bitcoin fundamentally worthless? Come on, man. You've been watching my channel. Bro, you didn't even get the Trump rally because you're in VT. Well, actually, VT hit all-time highs. I think I saw it at like 121 something. I don't know where it's at today, but trust me, VT has U.S. stocks. I don't know if you knew that. Imagine sleeping on... No, I've been aware of Bitcoin for a long time, and I don't care where it goes. I'm being dead serious. JD Vance is the real GOAT. Actually, yeah, he actually seems like a pretty cool guy. I don't know if Cole's being sarcastic here. VT is good, but why not? Why not QQQ? You've seen all the montages of women crying at the result. Well, see, here's the thing. Like, in 2016, the montages, there was so much more energy and, like, incredulity or whatever. People were freaking out in 2016. I remember that time period, and that was awesome. I had so much fun in 2016. And this time, people are still freaking out, but it doesn't feel like it did back then. Maybe it's because the magic's been spoiled for me, but it seems like a little bit more muted this time. Dan Weston, vertical videos, what a blessing. Yes. I'm just going to do this from now on. What do you think Trump will do to influence the Federal Reserve? They should be separate. How will policy change under him? I think Trump will just tweet like he did before, and then the Fed will just do what it wants. You really don't want the government. If the government controls the Fed, that's not good. Because, the government's incentive is low rates, low rates, low rates, low rates. How many Financial Fortress memberships does it take? Strongman is so far behind in the comments. Let's see. All right, we're going to go to I'm not that far behind. Let's see. Rio, I'm so happy President Trump won. I had a good time, okay? I normally don't drink. I had like 8 beers. I got pretty blasted. But it was worth it for the God Emperor. But I'm taking a long break from alcohol. Heard about the rate cut. Stupid. It was like, 25 basis points? Who knows what's going to happen? Tesla will get $1 trillion in sub. No, that ain't freaking happening. I can tell you that. I think there's going to be a falling out eventually. Let's see. New York had... Yeah, that whole election was astounding. Like, the craziest thing was the border regions of Texas, the southern border. So those are like very Hispanic regions. And, of course, the Democrats' assumption was, well, they're Hispanic and that's good. And they're always going to vote Democrat because, yeah. And the border Hispanics flipped for Trump. That probably tells you there's a crisis down there. I'm just saying, okay? Lightweight 8 beers. Dude, I'm 35 now. That was a lot of beers. For me, back in the day, I used to be able to drink. But now, no. Young man. Officer Poppy, you still make clown-fill content? Yeah, I do occasionally. I was enjoying the videos. I forgot if this was it. No, it's Strongman Blue Pill Shill. And yes, I'll probably steal more of your thumbnails because they're pretty good. I don't recognize that bedroom at all. You at J. Now I'm in my bedroom, right? This is where I sleep. Okay, you want to see my red pillows? Look at my red pillows. Pretty much everything I have in my house is like secondhand. I even got my dad's, he gave me some paintings, like Civil War paintings that I have on the walls, but I'll be politically correct. I can't show them. But pretty much everything I have is secondhand. Latinos, Asians, and the Amish came through. The Amish. Do you recommend SGov in an income-based tax state? Well, if you invest in SGov, you don't pay state tax on the distribution. So you always have to look at a bond. You know, at least one component of looking at it is after-tax yield. But federal securities like treasuries, you don't pay state tax on those. You only pay federal tax. So if you're in a high-tax state, yeah, government bonds might not be a bad deal. I drink liquor. I'm done with liquor. They really said there's a lot of poor and people of color in this region, so it's looking towards Kamala's favor. Yeah, that didn't work. Let's see. How's the single life? It's good. I don't have any nags. Let's see. I like the paintings. Thank you. Maybe I'll do a tour of my house one day. I need to tidy up a little bit. You guys can see the king's house. Any girls come over? Not recently. Who you having in tomorrow's live? Jay Nagy. Cole is working like a loser because he has a job. And only losers have jobs. And Fabio might pop in, but he might be busy. And then, I don't know about Dan, maybe. We'll see. What comes first for me, Kevin? Bankruptcy or 10 kids? I don't think Kevin's ever going to go bankrupt. He's got YouTube, man. He can't lose. Long-term bonds are a good idea now since interest rates. Well, what if inflation picks up? And that's a huge risk. Let's see. Why don't you do... I do debate. Oh, yeah. I do debates. You pay me $100, I'll debate you live. That's right, buddy boy. Who said that? Jesus Simmons. You want to debate me, bro? $100. We'll debate. You can debate me live and destroy me. Are you still holding Alibaba? No, I sold it for a China ETF. All right, we'll do the last comment. Are we going to clown Meet Kevin's mugshot? That's kind of old news, unless he has a new one. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments after the video what you thought of the vertical live stream. I just decided to sit on my bed and do one. And I made $3.65 of Super Chats before YouTube gets its cut and the tax man gets his cut. All right. Anyway, have a wonderful, delicious night. And check out Real Rabble tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Cheers!